Question. Explain static methods in C#. If an attribute value had to be same across all the instances of the same class, the static keyword is used. For example, if the minimum salary should be set for all employees in the employee class, use the following code: private static double minimum salary equals 30,000 colon. To access a private or public attribute or method in a class, at first an object of the class should be created. Then, by using the object instance of that class, attributes or methods can be accessed. To access a static variable, we don't want to create an instance of the class containing the static variable. We can directly refer that static variable as shown below. Double var equals employee.minimum salary colon. Question. What is reference type in C#? Let us explain this with the help of an example. In the code given below, employee M1 colon employee M2 equals new employee, employee M1 equals M2 colon. Here, M2 has an object instance of employee class, but M1 object is set as employee M2. What this means is that the object M2 is referred in M1 rather than copying M2 instance into M1. When a change is made in M2 object, corresponding changes can be seen in M1 object. Define property in C#. Properties are type of class member that are exposed to the outside world as a pair of methods. For example, for the static field min salary, we will create a property as shown below. Private double minimum salary colon public static double minimum salary bracket curly bracket open get curly bracket open return minimum salary curly bracket close set curly bracket open minimum salary equals value colon bracket close bracket close. So when we execute the following lines code, double min salary equals employee.min salary colon get method will get triggered and value in minimum salary field will be returned. When we execute employee.min salary equals 3,000 colon set method will get triggered and value will be stored in minimum salary field. Question. Explain overloading in C#. When methods are created with the same name but with different signature, it's called overloading. For example, writeLine method in console class is an example of overloading. In the first instance, it takes one variable. In the second instance, in quotes, writeLine method takes two variables. Console.writeLine bracket open x bracket close colon console.writeLine bracket open quote open. The message is curly bracket open 0 curly bracket close quote close comma message bracket close colon. Different types of overloading in C# are constructor overloading, function overloading, operator overloading. What is constructor overloading in C#.NET? In constructor overloading, n number of constructors can be created for the same class, but the signatures of each constructor should vary. For example, public class employee, curly bracket open, public employee bracket open, bracket close, curly bracket open, curly bracket close, public employee, bracket open, string name, bracket close, curly bracket open, curly bracket close, curly bracket close. Question: what is function overloading in C#.NET? In function overloading, any number of functions can be created for the same class, but the signatures of each function should vary. For example, public class employee, curly bracket open, public void employee, bracket open, bracket close, curly bracket open, curly bracket close, public void employee, bracket open, string name, bracket close, curly bracket open, curly bracket close, curly bracket close. What is operator overloading in C#.NET? We had seen function overloading in the previous example. For operator overloading, we will have a look at the example given below. We had defined a class rectangle with two operator overloading methods. Class rectangle, curly bracket open, private int height, column, private int weight, column, public rectangle, bracket open, int w, comma, int h, bracket close, curly bracket open, weight equals w, column, height equals h, column, bracket close, public static bool operator greater than, bracket open, rectangle a, comma, rectangle b, column close, bracket close, curly bracket open, return a dot height greater than b dot height, column, curly bracket close, public static bool operator less than, bracket open, rectangle a, comma, rectangle b, bracket close, curly bracket open, return a dot height less than b dot height, column, curly bracket close, curly bracket close. Let us call the operator overloaded functions from the method given below. When first, if condition is triggered, the first overloaded function in the rectangle class will be triggered. When second, if condition is triggered, the second overloaded function in the rectangle class will be triggered. Public static void main, bracket open, bracket close, curly bracket open, rectangle obj1 equals new rectangle, bracket open, bracket close, column, rectangle obj2 equals new rectangle, bracket open, bracket close, column. If bracket open object obj1 is greater than obj2, bracket close, curly bracket open, console.writeLine, curly bracket open, quotes open, rectangle 1 is greater than rectangle 2, quote close, bracket close, column, curly bracket close. If bracket open obj1 is less than obj2, bracket close, curly bracket open, console.writeLine, bracket open, quote open, rectangle 1 is less than rectangle 2, quote close, bracket close, column, bracket, curly bracket close, curly bracket close.